Hi, y'all. My name is Monty Daffer, and I'm a college minister here with the Stillwater Church of Christ. I just want to share a quick thought with y'all. When I was growing up, I was on our basketball team at the high school, and at the beginning of every year, our coach would take us into his office, and he would tell us what our role was on the team that year. And I'll never forget, he set me down, because you always think, like you're a really great player, and you're the person on the team who's going to make whatever the difference is. And he sat me down and he said, "Monty, we don't need you to shoot. We need you to pass the ball to Jay and to John, but not so much the shooting part." I remember walking away from that conversation, kind of having my ego pop just a little bit, because I realized who I thought I was and the role, the attitude, the identity that I had as a player was a little different than what my whole team needed me to have. And it took me a little bit to realize that what my team needed me to do was be someone who was willing to serve and get the ball to the people who needed it the most. I had to move my mind from an idea of I have to do something even though I don't want to I do want to do this because it is a beautiful thing and it can really help our team to succeed. And I learned a lesson in that, and that lesson was my coach was right. When I began to give myself to that idea and really practice it in our team really thrived the most. When God brought Israel out of Egypt, the first thing that he said to them is, "You're chosen." And I think of that word all of the time because that word chosen sometimes can put the idea of having an elite status or putting an identity on myself that makes me feel really special in the fact of who I am, but maybe not so much in what my role is. I had a professor at Abilene Christian years ago, and he explained the difference in the way we think about the word chosen this way. He said, Israel had to move themselves from thinking about being chosen as a noun or as the object to thinking about being chosen as a verb, as being a job, a task, something that they got to do as God's people. We're thinking about the idea of being chosen to be God's community right now. And to be chosen to be God's community is not so much about me as it is me wanting it to be from me to the community around me. And so I want to invite you to kind of take that journey this week and really practice moving the idea of being chosen for community from being the noun, from being the object, the subject of what it's all about, to being the verb, what it is that God has moved you to help the team grow with. God bless you guys.